Every legend has a story. Every story has a beginning. New energy, new show, new money. The D-Money Show, live on YouTube, weekdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern.
Took those buys off the 200 level. Who's doing it like we doing it at the BDH, the D-Money Show, Power Hour? Nobody's doing it like us, Chad. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I close. I'm out. Where's my money bucket? Where's that money bucket at? It's raining money, Chad. It's raining money. The market maker's raining money on me. We got a visitor, chat. Let's see who it is. Jerome's in the house. Live from the BDH. I'm here, baby. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good. What up, what up, what up? We back like we never left. It's hump day. STMP Gold 3 here and ready, boss man. D, hey, what's up? You're the first comment. Let's go. Kenny Yaya, let's go. Big Mike 32. Smoke, aka Ashan. What up, D Money? Hey, what's up? How are you? Cherished 1384. Yesterday was not my best day. Today I'm doing a lot better. Just give me D Monies. Let's go. Mario 6249. Good afternoon, BD8 chat. Hey, what's up? Let's go, let's go. Nana 6G 2019. Good day, D Money. Hey, what's up? How are you? Yo, PW good. Yeah, PW's fine, guys. PW's fine. PW's human, guys. Like, we're all so this is the thing I think everybody has to understand. Sometimes it you know, like you take a loss, guys, or you know, you're trying to time the market the right way and it gets frustrating. Like sometimes, I mean, I'm just being honest. I always keep it real with you guys. It's not always peaches and cream, guys. This is not and we basically stream and we pretty much stream in front of the biggest audience, guys. You guys got to realize that. So we're human just like everybody else. Richard 5689. What up, D? Hey, what's up? How are you? Trying to see if I can make some more money. Let's go. Yeah, guys, I got a couple accounts that I caught some buys on and sells shorts earlier. Couple accounts, guys. So I'm up on these two accounts like $4,600 on the day, but couple of the other accounts, guys, in full transparency, I didn't do too well. So just being honest, took a loss on two of the accounts earlier today, right? So in full transparency. Is it frustrating? Yeah. Because the opening range trade played, right? I mean, literally the opening range 5-minute ORB played. That's my key setup. You guys know that tune into the stream all the time, but you know, just had to be a little bit more patient today. I'll put it like that. So got a couple of accounts green. I just showed you guys that, but there's a couple of accounts that I took L's on, guys. Full transparency, right? So not gonna paint a facade like every day is gonna be, you know, a great day. Now, what's interesting, we are pushing up right now. Let's go. So I'm actually looking at that because I might take a quick stab at a buy. I like how we're kind of pushing above the EMAs. And I'm probably going to take a buy, guys. in full transparency. Trying to see if we can get back above, put in a high and challenge 658 because we've been kind of holding the EMAs. So far, we've been kind of holding this EMA kind of like consolidation range. And I want to see if we can go up and challenge 660 because we've had a lot of sell side pressure. So obviously, right? It's been a bearish kind of like setup. Are the EMAs more important than VWAP? That's a discretionary thing, guys. Let me put 14 and 50 EMA. So I'm gonna tag the EMAs because I know that's gonna come up. I'm gonna pin it in the chat. So we're kind of stuck in a range, right? So this is the current 5-minute chart that I'm kind of looking at. Feels like we're kind of building up, maybe to get a retest to go higher. So I'm in a buy, guys. I'm trying to see if we can get a push up. Entry 614. So we'll see, right? I don't want us back below 596. So I'm only gonna give it not even 20 points. These accounts are already green on the day. So if it gets back below the 14 EMA, then that's not great, right? 597. So we'll see. I'm gonna kind of move this take profit maybe to like 640. 658. All right, there's the pop, right? So let's see if we can get some momentum to the upside. And that's just because I'm looking at us kind of building out, right? We're kind of building out. It feels like some bullish momentum. So I'm gonna see if we can pop through these highs. At least 630, guys. That would be like 15 points, right? Nice, nice, nice. I like. See if we can get a pop through here. All right, let's go, baby. So that's 618, 620. So that was like what, 6 points? Just trying to see if we can get that momentum, guys, to pop through this area. Gonna hold it for a little bit longer. Let me put my take profit, probably 630, 15 points, if we can get there. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Enough hesitating, right? I want to see it go, guys. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go, baby. All right, I'm gonna close that, guys. First trade, right? We'll take it. About 10 points on that trade. Brandon, Fredericks, D-Money, good to see you, brother. Hey, what's up? Yeah, and it's still gonna, I believe we're gonna, this is probably a retracement, guys, right? A little bit of a retracement back to the upside. There you go, right? There you go. I mean, you can kind of see how we're building off the EMAs. So if I go to the 5-minute, this is the current 5-minute chart, and I'm gonna probably look for another buy, guys, to be honest. There's that pop. There's the 630, right? Could kind of see it right off the EMAs. So kind of building up, EMA cross, bullish, to the upside on the current 5-minute chart. That's what I'm seeing. D-Money, do we have CPI tomorrow? I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. I mean, I would be surprised if we have CPI. There was something that came out initially saying it was going to be canceled because of the shutdown. Yeah, and actually when I go to the calendar tomorrow on the where I look at, guys, like forexfactory.com is actually taken off. They took it off the calendar. So let's go. Drop a W, guys, if you took that buy. That was a nice 10+ point trade. Just trying to make a little money. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, right? If we get some upside kind of building up here because we've had a nice sell-off, obviously. Let me kind of measure that out. So from the open today down to, yeah, about a 300 point sell-off to the low. So kind of holding above the EMAs on a 5-minute chart. So I kind of saw that. So I tried to capitalize on it. Saw the wicks forming on the bottom of the 5-minute chart. So that's what I kind of tried to play into, right? Passed my 150K account yesterday, blew it today. Nuno, hey, unfortunately that happens, right? I mean, listen, what I'll tell you is don't quit, man. That's all I can tell you, right? It happens. It's normal, guys. I hate to say that, but in trading, every trade's not going to be right, and you're also trading with human emotion, right? You have human emotion involved because maybe you close it out and then it went in your direction as that, you know, when you close it out. So, and that's frustrating. Like I said, I took some losses this morning, guys, on a couple of the Lucid accounts. Full transparency, right? I'm not perfect either, guys. Anybody that paints a facade that they are, they're not. I'll just put it like that, right? So yeah, a couple accounts I'm green. So these accounts, these are up. These two accounts is up over $5,000 on a day, right? So if I would have just did what I did on these two accounts to the other two accounts, I would be up like $10,000 today, right? But that shoulda, woulda, coulda. So you don't always get it right. That's just a fact, guys. Coach Feb's trade. What's up, D? Hey, what's up? How are you? So took one trade, guys. That was a winning trade. I mean, that was a nice, actually, like little pop too, right? I mean, it kind of went up to 637 level and started to pull back. So this is a 15-minute chart, kind of hanging out right at the 14 EMA. You got, so what I'm kind of seeing right now, and obviously a lot can change, but it is kind of putting in higher lows, so that you don't want to see that if you're bearish. You want to see kind of, obviously you want to see it back below the 14 EMA. So this is kind of like an area where I would probably want to see, right? You got these higher lows being put in. You got a low down here. You got a higher low, higher low, higher low. So price is trying to climb higher. Now here's the close of that current 15-minute candle. All right, so if I'm a bull, I don't want to see price right now back below 603. I want to see it hold and basically expand higher, right? If it rejects this EMA, and kind of closes back below this 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart, we might have a nice little sell-off coming. So trying to be a little patient. Took a trade already, so don't have to rush, right? It's only 145. D-Money, would you recommend buying 150K test on take profit trader or start from scratch again? I mean, it's a preference thing. It's a preference thing, guys. It's whatever you're comfortable with. I mean, some people love the straight to funded accounts because there's no tests. Some people love, obviously, take profit trader is great because you can pretty much get daily withdrawals, right? It's totally up to you. Charting Queen, what's up? How are you? Guys, we got 1,500 people watching already. 1,555 people, guys. It's only 146. So do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button. Took one trade already. That turned out to be, if you took that, I saw a lot of W's in the chat. It was like a 10 to 15 point kind of like pump, right? I think I closed out for like 10 or 11 points. It went up about 20 points. Here's the rejection, right? So far. So are we going to close back below the 14? And is this just basically a higher low that's going to be respected down here and then a pump higher? Or are we going to flush? So this gray box on a 5-minute chart, if I'm bullish, I don't want to see us kind of like get below that gray box. And even, to be honest, I don't want to see us, I wouldn't want to see us back below 592. Because that's like the little short-term low, right? That was established, like higher low. But definitely not below the gray box. 25,580. Like if we break that 583 level, then there might be a lot of downside coming, right? Tamar 8790, D-Buddy out here getting more viewers than a WNBA game. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Spade 38, yo, money man, hey, what's up? Yeah, guys, I would just, this is like a little area to be careful in though, in all honesty, right? Because we kind of bounced from this area before, and we're kind of getting a reaction back to the upside now. Doesn't mean it's gonna hold, right? I mean, that's a 14, 15, look at this pop back up, guys. Almost a 20-point pop right back up. Because like I said, like this area in theory, if we're gonna remain bullish, it should kind of hold intact with these little gray boxes. What is my strategy? Tinga Dollar. I'm a momentum trader, guys. So maybe it's probably your first time kind of tuning into the stream. I appreciate it. So I trade momentum. I leverage the EMAs. I leverage the 4-hour and 1-hour chart, trying to see if they're bullish or bearish. And I go down to the 5-minute chart or 15-minute chart, preferably looking for an entry to join the party. I would say continue to join into the streams and you'll kind of figure out exactly how I trade. Yeah, I know. I see the 15-minute chart. Yeah, I know. Yep. Remember, that was the first one I was on Funded Trader NQ when I was saying like, yeah, if we close back below, I mean, the only issue is, right, we got over 10 minutes left on this candle, so still got some time. But I like how, I mean, for shorts, right, I would like this setup right now because we're back below the 14. So it's just kind of like rejection off the EMAs to trap buyers and then pump it back lower and put in new lows on the session. Could be. We'll see. Someone vacuuming. Yeah, they're detailing PW's cars, guys. Let's go. Patient. Yeah, got to be patient. Because right now, like this is like kind of like an area, right, where they're either gonna yoke it back up, guys, and go and challenge the 50 EMA, 25,670 on the 15-minute chart, or they're gonna flush it back down and maybe put in new lows on the session. So, but we've already had a lot of selling pressure, right, to the downside. So that's why I'm kind of saying I would be cautious of gonna let it kind of play out here. We did get a close current 5-minute candle, or previous 5-minute candle, right, back below 14 and a 50, but kind of like in an area where I feel like if we're gonna get a short, guys, I got time to join the party, because if this 15-minute candle closes bearish, then I would look to join that direction, right? But still got time. Hey D-Money, how do you handle drawdown? All right, and look at the push back up, guys. This is exactly what I was kind of talking about, right? This is why, you know, look at this 15-minute candle now with the bottom wick. Got to be careful, guys. All right, so let's see. Took a quick stab at a buy, guys. See if we can push up and maybe challenge 636. Kind of trap some buyers, not sure. Only did one contract, so I'm not worried on this trade. Want to see if we can challenge 637 actually. It's like 15 points. Don't know if I'm gonna get it, guys, but we'll see. You know, need us to kind of push up, right, and go challenge these upper areas. 628. If it runs out of steam, that's fine. Like I said, this is only one contract, but I'm trying to play into the momentum that's kind of building on the 15-minute chart. So that's the thought process. Oh, sorry guys, I thought I was showing you the trade. Oh man. Yeah, so I want to see if we can kind of get up here. 637 is that previous high. So maybe I'll move it to like 635. 624 would be 10 points if we can get up there. Kind of trap sellers, maybe. We'll see. And like I said, this is only one contract per account, so not worried. But I would love to see him kind of push it hard and trap some people, but that wick on the 15-minute candle is kind of telling to me based on how I trade. So see what happens. Only one contract. I don't want to see us like back below the 14 EMA, so want to see us kind of like go, right? Like if we're gonna go up. You got 6 minutes left on this 15-minute chart, so see if we can go. Or if they're gonna stall it, right? And keep in mind, guys, we are going into the close of a 1 hour candle, so I'm aware of that. So that's why I only took one contract. And obviously these accounts are like super green on the day, so if I take a L on this, that's fine. Down like 5 points, right? 125 bucks roughly. So I'm not gonna sweat it, right? Like I'm gonna let the trade kind of play out and we'll see what happens. All right, I need to delete this because I need to see the EMA. All right, so on the 1 hour chart, the 50 EMA is 642. So I'm trying to get closer. 640. Okay, so we tapped 640 earlier. Yeah, trying to see if we can get up here, guys. 635 maybe. Let's go, baby. $624 would be 10 points. All right, there's 618. Kind of stalling out a little bit. See if we can trap some sellers, or they're gonna reverse it back down, right? That wick is good. That wick looks good, but still got time left on the candle, right? So that's the only thing going into the close of a 1 hour chart. So you never know. Kind of rejecting a little bit. It already kind of put in that lower low, so we'll want to see it go. Yeah, and like I said, this is the 15-minute chart, guys, so that's why I kind of looked at it. Thought it was attractive because of the bottom wick. Kind of saying that buyers are stepping in. Able to push it back above the EMA. So we'll see. Can they hold it, right? Can they hold above the 14 and get a push back up here to like 636 area? Where's your stop? I don't want to see it back below the EMA, guys, on a 15-minute chart. So I don't want to see it at like 606 or 604. There you go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 624. Let's go, baby. 621. Nice. Yeah, I'll probably close it, guys, in a split second. Give it a little bit more time. See if we can pop up there to like 624. If it pulls back, I'm going to close. It's like fighting, right? Don't want to hold it going into the open of the 1 hour candle. I can tell you that. Come on, baby. Let's go. 618. Nice. 619. Come on, baby. Pulling back. Sometimes that happens, guys, right? Just kind of stalling now. So going into the close. I think I was up probably 5 points. Well, no, like almost 10 points, right? All right, 1 minute left. And that's why I lowered the position size, guys, because of going into the close of a 1 hour candle, right? Come on, baby. Trap some sellers. Also saw the yeah, it's kind of struggling a little bit. We're right at the EMA, guys. So I don't want to see it. That's why I was saying back below like 603. So it's kind of running out of steam a little bit going into the new 1 hour candle, but I wanted a pop to new highs. Kind of hold it for a second. Let's see if we can get something out of it. Pop up. There you go. Come on, baby. Gave it time. Right, I gave it some time, guys. I tried to. Previous 15-minute candle has a long wick at the bottom, so wanted it to put in new highs. All right, so let's see what happens here, right? Is this gonna be a... maybe an opportunity to get back into a buy? Yeah, I mean, it needs to hold this level though. It should have went already. I wanted it to go already, right? Gave it enough time, so. That's why I kind of lowered the position size, guys, to 1 contract. Just in case it started to reverse down. You know, it's a controlled stop, so. These accounts are up well over 2,000 per account, right? So, gotta manage the risk. Feel like this is a good spot to trap shorts. That's why I also wanted to buy, right? Because, but I mean, we need momentum. We need momentum to push up. If it goes up, it could take a while. Yeah. There you go. Come on, baby. Let's go. Push out. Push up to... I need at least 624, guys. 10 points, right? Trap some shorts. Make them feel good. Made them feel good on that retest of the bottom wick, and then expand higher. Nice, nice, nice. 624, let's go, baby. Nice, 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 nice. 622. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I like. All right, I'm gonna take it there, guys. That's right at 10 points. That boy good. That boy good. Has potential to go much higher. Yeah, I know. But remember, I can always rejoin once we kind of get out of this. I need us out of this, on a 5-minute chart, I need us like out of this range that we're kind of stuck in, right? That's why I'm not gonna marry it right now. I need us to break out of this range with conviction instead of like kind of pulling back every time we get momentum, right? So I can always rejoin. Not worried about that, right? Guys, we got 2,041 people on the stream right now, guys. Do me a solid. Hit the like button. Where we at, Ginger? We only got 512 likes, guys. That's the second trade, right? At least a 10-point trade on that one. The first trade was at least a 10 to 15-point trade, guys. Do me a solid. Hit the like button. Just trying to make a little money. Unique Watson, I like before you arrive. Hey, I appreciate the support. Thank you. I really do. Yeah, drop a W, guys. If you made a little money so far in the session, guys, drop a W in the chat. Let's go. 2 out of 2, guys, so far. Had to hold that longer than I wanted because I wanted that momentum like faster, but I know something's coming, guys, right? Because we're kind of building up. So we're either gonna get a really big push to the upside and retest like the ORB range. Let me kind of do that. Let me draw out the ORB low, right? So it's on the chart, 674. All right, so 674 is the low of the opening range, 5-minute ORB. But let's do it based off the 15-minute just because it's a big range today. So that's 637.25. All right, so that's the low of the ORB, guys. That black line, that's the low of the ORB. So see what I'm saying? We're kind of hanging out right below the ORB's low. So we're either gonna fall through the floor and challenge this 476 level, which is basically yesterday's low, or we're gonna get some upside momentum. So let me draw out the high of the ORB, 15-minute ORB. So 780.75. All right, so the 2 black lines, guys, that's actually the ORB 15-minute range, ORB's high and low. So we're kind of hanging out right below the ORB, right? ORB's low, 15-minute chart. Do you use the 15 or 5-minute? It just depends on what's going on for the day. If the 5-minute has a lot of momentum, then typically I'll use the 5, to be honest. About 2,000 people watching, guys. It's 2 o'clock, right? Just hit 2 o'clock. We're right past 2 o'clock. So do me a solid, hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Let's go. How do you handle drawdown and trailing threshold with Apex? You got to basically try to close when you're in profit. I know that's everybody wants to hold for a home run trade, guys, but a lot of these trades are not going to be home run trades. There's nothing wrong with scalping, taking 10 to 15 points per trade. They add up. That would be my best advice probably on Apex, especially Apex because of the trailing. Skeletor 619, D, I got chopped up again. Yeah, guys. I didn't have a great session this morning, guys, in full transparency, right? I kind of shared that. So I had some accounts in the green. These 2 accounts that I'm trading right now they're doing great, right, today. But the other 2 had a couple other lucid accounts that did not. So I'm up on these 2 accounts, right? I'm stacking these up. I'm up almost what, 5,700 on a day on these 2 accounts. So if I would have just followed what I did on these accounts, I would be fine. But that shoulda, woulda, coulda, guys. So you're not alone, brother. Everybody has a bad day. Everybody has an off day. So, and it's frustrating too, especially when there's a huge drop and it's like an ORB trade that you try to, it's like your bread and butter, so to speak, and you botch it. Sometimes that happens. Kelly, what's up? She looking a little heavy to me. Yeah, I mean, I just need us, like I said, you guys know how I trade. I see a lot of familiar like usernames. So I know a lot of you guys are tuning into the stream on a regular basis. I need us to close on a 15-minute chart below the 14 EMA. And like, we can't do it so far, right? It's like every time we kind of get down here, we push right back up. So right now, guys, there's nothing wrong with being patient. Took 2 scalps, right? Want to see if we can break out of this range. Once we break out of this range, then price action will be probably a lot better. So how do I handle take profit trade or intraday drawdown? The same way as Apex. You need to close probably at your highest point. So if you're up $500 on the trade and you get greedy and it reverses on you and you close out for $200 in profit, you actually on a trailing drawdown account, you actually lost drawdown. It's important to close like when you try to close when you're in profit. That's the thing, right? So if you're up $1,000 and you want to hold it for 1,500 and it ends up reversing and now you only close out for $300 in profit, that's going to be a problem, right? That's going to impact your trailing drawdown. D, today was easy, bro. Yeah, guys. So every day, remember, every day trader, somebody's making money and somebody's losing money. And some days it's just not your day. That's a fact. Whether the price action was clear, whether the ORB was there on the chart, right? Maybe you didn't get enough sleep last night. Maybe you got in an argument with your girlfriend. Maybe you were rushing to get home in front of the charts, right? Like stuff like that happens. That's like real life. So that's the human part of trading, right? That's the human emotion part of trading. Like things in your life can impact your trading. So just keeping it real, guys, right? You can't paint a picture that every day is going to be peaches and cream, because a trader that lost money, there's going to be another trader that's going to say, oh yeah, today was a great day, right? Because they made money. That's just how it is. I slept at Motel 6, so I had a good sleep. Let's go. But yeah, Kelly, I see. Yeah, I want a solid close, guys. I need a solid close on the 15-minute chart, like with a pretty good like size momentum candle, bearish, for me to want to join like the party to the downside, right? We got 3 minutes left, so could be patient. What's that sound? That's PW's cars. They're getting detail. How many trades I took so far? Yeah, that was 2 trades. That was the second trade, guys. 2 buys. Right? That was 2 buys. 10 to 15 point scalps. Because and I'm actually happy with that, because like I said, we're stuck in this range. So you can't really expect more than that until we kind of get out of this range. Look at this range, guys, that we're kind of stuck in. Look at the size of the candles. Look at the body on the candles. Super small. So it's easy to get chopped up in this. So we need momentum. We need momentum to step in. The sport's done. Hey, D-Teller, D-Buddy on there, turn the music down. Let's go. Well, I mean, took 2 trades already, guys, right? 2 quick scalps. So I'm not disappointed at all. Yeah, 20% on Lucid. So if you have the straight to funded accounts, it's 20% consistency. If you have the pro account where you pass the evaluation, basically the test, then I think it's 30% or 35% consistency. Is that going up possibly? It could. Got to be patient. Right now we're kind of just stuck right at the EMA. This is nasty right now. How many likes we got, Ginger? Guys, we got 794 likes. We got over 2,000 people watching, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Called out 2 trades, guys. Both winning trades. So I saw a lot of W's in the chat. Yikes, CPI tomorrow probably be ranging rest of the afternoon. But is it coming out? Like, I mean, I tried to pull that up. I don't see CPI coming out, getting released tomorrow, guys. So the calendar, I use forexfactory.com. It was on the calendar, but it is gone for tomorrow. So is it coming out or is it not coming out? I don't see it on the calendar. Day for Dean. Yo, what's up? D-Money. Hey, what's up? Yeah, all right. So here's 10 seconds left. Closing below the 14. Nice size wick at the top of the candle. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. Still in the range. So it's like hard though, right? It's hard to short here. And it could fall through the floor. Like I would want So and actually, yeah. So if I get short here, sorry, my stop would have to be 602, guys. My stop would have to be 602, back above the 14. Because like I don't want to see it pop back up above the 14 EMA. So I'm kind of watching this. I'm gonna take a stab at a short. I don't know if it's gonna challenge. I want to see if we can challenge 550. Possibly one contract per account. We'll see, right? If it gets back above the 14, guys, my entry was early, so I might look to re-enter, and that's why I only did one contract, right? And here we go. Here's the re-entry or the retest. So, but I want to see if we can, right? So, and this is what I'm saying. It's kind of nasty right now, right? So definitely not going bigger in size because of the price action. Like I would want to see us basically get down here and take out 550. That's around where my stop loss or take profit is. But on these little range days, you almost need, I tried to get in right off the EMA and I got in a little early. So see what happens. Took two trades already, right? 2 winning trades. So I don't want to see price like start retesting heavy up here. I want to see it drop to the downside, right? After the close of that candle. And my entry should have been 603, guys, in full transparency, but I entered early just trying to see if they were going to flush it through because we've been kind of stalling out in that range. So we'll see. And 551 would be what, like 30 points. They're gonna flush it through the floor. But I need to see us go, right? Like we shouldn't be hanging out here. Like this is not good if I'm a bear. Like I want to see it go now. We've had enough time kind of playing around at these EMAs and all of that stuff, right? So I want to see it fall through the floor. All right, so 585. Who's also journaling right now? Yeah, so we'll see, guys. We'll see if it works out. I don't like how we're stalling though. That's not good. I want to see it flush. What's the holdup? Let's go, NQ. Right? It's always frustrating. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's like hesitation is not good when we've already had all this consolidation, right? So that could be it. Like they're gonna push it higher. Who knows? But that's why I'm kind of sizing appropriately, guys. I'm not taking more than one contract per account. Really green on the day, right? So take the trade. Rejected the EMA. Previous 15-minute candle with a wick at the top. Want to see if we're going to come down and retest that 550 range, possibly. If not, that's trading. All right, this is a current 30-minute chart. You got 10 minutes left. Now, and there's a yoke back up, guys. Yoking right back up. So we're probably back above Yeah, we're right at the EMA on the 15-minute chart. We're right back at the EMA. And that, to be honest, that would have been my initial entry. But I enter early, right? I kind of said that earlier. So my entry should have been 600. Wasn't the best entry. So I might wait for this 30-minute candle to close. If it kind of like, if it's retesting like this. Give it a little bit of time, see what happens here. Was that a trap that traps to trap buyers, right? Kind of trick them into thinking that we're gonna push back up and then we flush through the floor. We know we're dealing with NQ, guys. They love to trap. So we'll see. Yeah, I know the price action. Yeah, it's not that great. On an average day, we probably would be gone already, right? But gotta be patient. Let's see if we can get a flush. And see, like, it's like, yeah, like I want it to go now, right? Like, what's the holdup? It's crazy. Come on, man. $2,100 people watching, guys. Let's go. Do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. How many, Ginger? We got 889 likes, guys. We got 2,100 people watching. Took 2 winning trades already. This is the 3rd trade. We'll see what happens. Want to retest down, right? We retested the EMAs, rejected. Want to see if we can get selling pressure to step in and stop kind of retracing every time it drops. So just trying to play the price action, right? That I'm seeing on the chart. 9 EMA is trying to cross the 50 on the hourly. Mad Cow, yo, D-Money, hey, what's up? Yeah, it just keeps, they won't drop it, guys. As soon as it feels like it's gonna drop, yoke. Six minutes left on this candle, 6.5 minutes. So trying to be patient. Perico Sano, what's up, D-Money? Hey, what's up? How are you? Gold hourly selling. So close, D-Money. Yeah, I know. Nothing you can do, guys, right? Put the trade on, let it ride. I mean, the momentum looked like we rejected the EMA. That's my trade setup, so I got to take the trade. Will it work out 100%? Not all the time. But I'll take it over and over, right? Because the win rate is... It's my setup, right? I have to take it when I see it. It's just funny how like the drop, like or the push up, guys, it feels like it takes forever sometimes, and you might not get it. I mean, they can yoke it all the way back up. Like, I'm watching, but I want to see us, right? I want to see. It's like 551, 553 area get snapped if they're gonna yoke it, right? You think price is gonna keep going lower or higher? Well, I'm in a short right now, trying to anticipate it dropping lower, but we're not going anywhere. Every time it drops, it bounces back up. So gotta watch it here. Not good that there's a wick at the top and the bottom of the candle either, guys. So let me check the 5-minute chart. Yeah, see, that's like, this is not good. We're just consolidating back inside the range. So I'm gonna close this out. Because like we're right back inside the range. Like we should have rejected, like, and not kind of get, you know, we just had a rejection out the 5-minute EMA or 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart, and we push right back up, guys. So that's not great. So couple seconds and we'll see. 3 minutes and 46 seconds left on this candle. And it's kind of, all right, we got a 30-minute chart that's gonna close. But you got some time. So this could, I mean, that bottom wick, we need to go like now, right? To the downside, because it's building out a nice size bottom wick, and I don't like that as a price action trader. Got a proper lower low. Yeah, I see. Holding and hoping. That's trading, guys. You gotta let the trade play, right? You take the trade. That's it. Saw the rejection on the 15-minute. Try to play into the short, to the downside. More downside coming, right? Trying to test 552. That's what the thought process is. But if I was that good, guys, every time, right? So that's trading. All right, let's go. Let's go. Flush through, baby. Nice. Nice. Come on, baby. Nice. I'm gonna take that off, guys. That's over 10 points. Let's go. V Gaber, $1,525. Thanks, D-Money. Let's go. That boy good. Guys, we had to wait. I feel like I waited forever for that trade, guys. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's stalling out, right? Like it took way too long for that trade, guys, but hey, held it, right? Held the trade, let it play out. MAGA first, my feet were sweaty. Scott Trades, what up? I was very fortunate, just logged in and got $1,180. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. That's 3 for 3, guys. That's 3 trades, 3 winning trades. Let's go. Yeah, and remember, guys, so my entry, to be honest, like I said earlier, right? My entry should have been technically right off the EMA. So that's, I'm like a little frustrated with myself because I got in early instead of basically buying it right off the 14 EMA, and that would have got me at like 600, and that would have been an easy like 30 points, right? So that's on me. Like I got in early, and I even said that when I got into the trade. I got in a little too early instead of waiting for the tap of the EMA. So WD Money, I made $3,000 past my eval. Let's go. So guys, that was 3 trades. We got 2,200 people watching. It's 2:30. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Yesterday, guys, we hit 1,500 likes on the stream. So that boy good. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. You know what to do. Unique Watson, we're at 999. Come on, man. Yeah, so now, guys, it's just like a little, the momentum should start building. And remember, I kind of said that, the 30-minute chart. So to the downside, right? Like so, all right, this is the current 30-minute chart. So like if I wanted the next short for me, and I might miss it. I mean, I'm just being honest, but I'm not going to make the same mistake again, right? Like I want to get in higher. I want like a higher retest. But typically, guys, like when I don't wait for a retest, it'll kind of chop around, right? And it obviously it worked in my favor, but when I'm waiting for a retest, a lot of the times it won't happen. If you get in early, it's going to be a retest. That's trading, right? So wouldn't be surprised if this kind of flushes down and tests like 530 area or lower. Martine, hey D-Money, I just come now. Now you have to do again the 3 winning trades for me. Let's go. Yeah, so all right, 5-minute chart, guys. So yeah, we're selling down, right? It just kind of like delayed movement. There you go, right? More selling pressure coming in now. They kind of trapped enough people, guys, with those wicks at the top and the bottom of the candles, right? Now they're gonna flush it. Gotta love NQ. Brittany, what's up? My hands were sweaty. Yeah, there it is, guys, right? So that's like my initial like take profit range, like that 551. Collector of debts, like and subscribe, that boy good. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. That's all I ask, guys, is for a like and a subscribe. Dropped 3 trades already. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. So those are the 2 accounts, guys, right? So I'm over $6,000 for the day across the 2 accounts. D, would you enter on a tap of the EMA, or do you wait for it to tap and then reverse? So if price is in momentum, like all right, so and like I said, guys, I mean, that wasn't my best entry. I'm not proud of the entry because I should have waited for this 600 level to get tapped. But this is the 15-minute chart, by the way, right? So all right, we had to close. We had this candle. 15-minute candle that closed below the 14 EMA. And let me go back to the chart. So why did I take that trade? So we had this 15-minute candle closed below the 14 EMA. So my initial entry should have been right off the 14 EMA, guys, which was at 25,600 level. And I got in like 15 points early. So that's on me, right? Like that's how it is sometimes. If I would have got in right off the EMA, then obviously that would have been a lot bigger move. So yeah, I would have got in right off the reaction off the EMA. My stop would have been on the other side of the EMA. That's how I trade. Yeah, these are funded. Yeah, these are funded accounts, Isaac. Yes. Order filled. I'm learning so much with you. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. I'm just trying to share how I trade, guys. What I'm seeing in the market, right? Had to hold that trade for it felt like an eternity, right? Because it's like it kept bouncing around. No, I closed, Brittany. I closed. So remember, my original take profit was like that 50. The low of this current 15-minute candle, like that 552 area. I'm copy trading. Logan. How many points above the EMA? Typically my stop is 10 to 15 points. That's it. Yeah, yeah, I use market orders, correct. Yeah. And like, look at this reaction, guys. Right back up, right? So this is why I'm saying, like, there's nothing wrong with like the current wick on the 15-minute chart is, bottom wick is 26 points, right? So like if you didn't take profit, you're probably getting chopped up right now. These are Lucid accounts. These are Lucid accounts. Trading on Tradevate. So Tradevate is the preferred and only prop firm of the BDH. Let's go. I've been watching your style of trading and have been learning a lot from it. I was down to 49,100 from bad trades and now up to 51,700 in my Apex eval. Let's go. D-Money, the nice thing about Lucid is once you pass the eval, you get funded in like 15 minutes. Yeah, I agree. That's a major plus, guys, with Lucid, is that if you take the evaluation and let's say like maybe on that last trade you pass the evaluation, you'll literally have your funded account within like, once the dashboard updates, within like 15 minutes, you have your account, funded account. Jerry, I still got, guys. Yeah, maybe you just tuned into the stream. I still have those accounts. I said that I said that earlier, guys. Yeah, so I didn't do too hot this morning. I took losing trades on 2 of the accounts and I made money on 2 of the accounts. These are the 2 accounts that I'm trading right now, right? Yeah, maybe you just tuned into the stream. I talked about that earlier. Not every day is gonna be, you're not gonna be on your A+ game every day, guys. The funny thing is, like, I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just like I don't wanna, I'm kind of like in a mode, guys, where I actually trade better when I'm live streaming with you guys. Go figure, right? Maybe I think I'm more disciplined and I have more patience. Would I short this tap on the 5-minute? I mean, if I did, it's not a bad short, to be honest. If I did, my stop loss would probably have to be like 605, so I would probably give it 20 points. Lower my contract size because I don't like the bottom wick on the previous 5-minute candle. That just, you know, that you got a 25-point wick on that bearish candle back up, right? So I don't like that, but if I short it here, yeah, my stop loss would be basically about 20 points. This is going to moon to the upside. I mean, it might, but hey, I took 3 trades already, all 3 winning trades. So either way, guys, I'm a momentum trader. I'm not worried. I know how to take buys as well, right? So it's not like it's, you know, the great thing about futures trading and that kind of deal is that obviously, right, you don't have to be one-dimensional. You can flip your bias. I mean, we've been stuck in, something's coming. We haven't gotten that big move yet, right? So this is the range that we've been kind of stuck in since like 10 o'clock in the morning, guys. That's a fact, right? So is that going to change today? Maybe, maybe not. We did initially have CPI set up for tomorrow, so that's the beauty of being a scalper. You can catch moves, right? You're in and out. 3 trades. When you take a trade in the morning, you don't have a stream. No, guys. Yeah. So if I'm not in the morning here at the BDH, guys, I'm not streaming, right? I only stream here at the BDH. Are we keeping up with the red days versus green days with D-Money? Yeah, PW streams, guys. He's in the mornings, 9:30, Monday through Friday, and I do the afternoon session, guys, 1:30 to 4. Do you look for M and W patterns? I mean, I look for price action. I mean, I can guarantee you'll find M and W patterns, right? But I don't really. So right now, all right. So this is the 4-hour chart. Look at the bottom wick, right? So you had a sweep of the previous candle's low down here. 10 o'clock 4-hour candle, and now you got a bottom wick that has been formed, and then price is trying, right, to push higher. So, but how I trade, I want to see price kind of get back above the bottom of that opening range, right, low, which is like 637, and it also kind of matches with the 14 and 50 EMA on the 4-hour chart. I want to see us back above this area, and then I'll look for possibly longs. Yeah, 9. Yeah, correct. Yeah, 9 o'clock. Yeah, PW starts at 9 a.m. Typically, right? But some days it might be a little later. But yeah, 9 a.m. he starts at 9. Correct. Yeah, sometimes even 8:30, guys. I would just say stay tuned. But yeah, typically he doesn't start no later than 9. Wow, just passed my eval after all that. Thanks, D-Money. Hey, like I say, hey, congrats to you, but you did all the work. I didn't hit buy or sell for you, so. But that was 3 trades, guys. I've taken 3 trades. I know we got people that's probably tuning into the stream now. I've taken 3 trades, 2 buys, right? I went long twice, and I took a short. All winning trades. Let's go. Yeah, snowboarder, yeah, red and blue lines, they're the EMAs. It's pinned at the top of the chat, 14 and 50 EMA. Yes, I look to get 10 to 20 points on 1 to 2 contracts per trade, correct. Gotta work on, so guys, I'm not perfect either. And I think Monday during this stream, I was talking with PW about that. I need to, like, if I'm confident off the heart, what I'm gonna start working on, guys, going into the end of the year and the top of the year is basically on these higher time frame setups. So when I see setups on the 4-hour and 1-hour chart, or even 30-minute chart that's super bullish, as an example, I gotta work on holding it longer, guys. Right? I'm not perfect either. Gotta get better. So I'll be definitely kind of working on that myself. Will the CPI be released tomorrow? I don't think so. I mean, I would say kind of, all right, so like if I wanted to get short here, guys, my stop loss would be like 597 back below previous 5-minute candles high, right? But something's building up for sure. HB Jesse, good man. I can help you work on that D-Money on holding trade longer. Let's go. Yeah, guys, I'm not perfect either, right? Like, I'm not perfect. I'm content. I mean, clearly there's different ways to skin a cat, so to speak, right? No pun intended there, but I mean, if I can scalp, guys, and actually, I mean, you do have consistency rule, but you know, scalping and still being able to pull in, you know, right at $6,000 on 2 accounts, you know. But the reality is a lot of these trades, like, and not today, I'll be honest, today is scalp. It's scalp time right now because we're stuck in a range. Like, scalping today for me makes sense because we're stuck in a range, right? Until we get out of this range, I mean, that's probably the best course of action in my opinion. But on those days where we're kind of trending, like, then yeah, nothing wrong with holding longer. So got to get better at that. Not perfect either, guys. This price action literally kills me. Yeah, I know. That's why, I mean, I'm content, guys. I took 3 trades. There were 3 winning trades. I'm not gonna force anything, right? I will preferably want us like out of this range. It's like crazy that we're still kind of like playing around since 10 o'clock. So, but kind of hanging out right below the 15-minute ranges, 15-minute ORB's low, right? 25,637. Kind of just hanging out right below it as of right now. No, I'm not in the short right now. I took 3 trades already, guys. Two buys and a short. NASDAQ W6T, my dude. Hey, what's up? Sherwin Bahana. It is what it is. Yeah. Now you can do, right? Tyson, come on, man. I'm not short, guys. I'm not. I mean, the 5-minute chart, I mean, it's kind of stuck in a range. So I'm not, I'm aware that we're going into the close of this 1-hour candle. So I want to see how this 1-hour candle closes. Right? So right now it's bearish, but it has a decent wick. So I think it took off my 14 EMA. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yeah, so we got 10 minutes left on this candle. So is it gonna flush to the floor? Kind of trap some sellers or buyers? So until we're back above like 600 level, I would not be looking for buys. That's just based off how I trade, right? Because that's the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Playing in the middle means you diddle the fiddle. Yeah, I agree. I agree. How many days, Edgar, how many, hello D-Money, how many days you must trade to pass evals? Most evals now, most prop firms, they're 1 day to pass. Most of them. There's some out there that takes at least 2 days, like Take Profit Trader typically, right? You got like a 50% consistency rule, so it'll take you like a couple days. Yeah, it's just like a slow grind, guys. Could be a slow grind, like, and then all of a sudden, right, we drop 50, 60 points. We'll see. FFN is still 7 days. Yeah, it depends on a prop firm. Majority of them though now are 1 day. I mean, you got the odd one, you know, you got some that are longer. So how many accounts can we have at Lucid? You can have like, I believe it's 5 funded accounts. Crypto Surfer, D-Money Afternoon Boss. Hey, what's up? How are you, man? Just trying to make a little money. Took 3 trades, guys. Maybe you're tuning in now. I know we're coming up officially on Power Hour. Took 3 trades, 3 winning trades. We got 2,200 people tuned in to the stream. Let's go. Do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I'm here every day, 1:30 to 4, guys. And in this chop fest, guys, this range, I'm like I said earlier, I'm content with 3 trades so far, right? Because I need some better price action. You can only trade the range so many times, right? It's like, what do I use to copy trade? Trade-of-8prop. Katina Willis, who's 1 day besides Apex and Bullnox? Lucid's 1 day. You can pass Lucid in 1 day. D-Buddy, could you automate the way you trade? Oh, man. I would. I mean, I'm sure you... Guys, I trade off the EMAs. I just basically kind of saw that price... When price is in momentum, the EMAs, or it's going to be a trend day, so to speak, the EMAs are going to be respected, right? It's a little tougher if it's a range day. If it's a range day, you got to pretty much kind of figure out what the range is and try to see if price is kind of rejecting. Like, see how, like, on a day like today, you see how price is like on these previous 2 5-minute candles. Price is like rejecting the EMAs. You got the wicks, right? So I will kind of be playing into that and like taking a scalp for like 10 to 15 points. Right out the EMA. My stop will probably be the same, about 10 points, right? Quick scalps. But you can only do that so many times before that range gets broken, right? I mean, we know that. We're trading. So this range, though, right now, there's a lot of people that's probably getting chopped up because if they didn't take profit at the lows, when we had that little 15-minute candle that broke to the downside, they're not feeling good right now. That's why, like, you got to know, like, right? Because right now we're back up 42 points from that low, right? From that 15-minute candle. Going into the close of this 1 hour candle. What's the best prop firm? I get that question all the time, but to be honest, it's a preference thing. What are you looking for? Are you looking for quick payouts or like same day payouts? Are you looking for flexibility in regards to the consistency rule? Right? Maybe they got a bigger, higher percentage, 30, 35% as an example. That's a hard question to answer. It's a preference thing. I would say go to onlypropfirms.com and do some research, evaluate. Use the code PW. Let's go. Someone is hovering floor from like 5 hours in your stream. Nah, guys, that's they're actually detailing PW's cars, guys. They have 5. They're detailing 5 cars today, so That's the background. They're out there right now. They just trying to make a little bit of money. Let's go. D-Money, do you have a code for your barber? Nah, but shout out to Miguel, guys. Define Image Barber Salon, actually. Shout out to my barber, Miguel. Gary Murphy passed my eval today. Thank you, D-Money. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, guys. I really do, but you're doing all the work. So, would you take a long if the 15-minute candle closes above the 14 and 5-minute closes above the 50? I don't really trade that way. I mean, all right, so this is the current 15-minute chart. I will wait for it to close. Yeah, so I want to see it close above the 14 EMA. With conviction to the upside. And then I would probably go down to the 5-minute chart, and I want to see price above the 14 and the 50 EMA, and then I would look for a long as an example, possibly. But I'm going to be patient, guys, right? Because we're going into the close of this 1-hour candle. We got three minutes and a half left, and that's going to kick off power hour. So, and maybe that's where, you know, the move is going to kind of finally break out of this range. I don't know. D-Money, is the inflation news tomorrow, Empire mindset? I don't think so. It's not on my calendar. Like it's gone from the calendar. I'm old school, guys, as far as like from when I traded like Forex. I still use the same calendar, forexfactory.com, and it was on there I think this morning, but they took it off. So from what I'm seeing, there's no CPI news tomorrow. So I would just say do your own research on that, right? I don't want you to come I don't want you to come to the stream tomorrow and be upset if they put it on, right? Yo, D, I have a full-time job. Is it okay if I only try on my days off to stay consistent on a Lucid account? I don't mind waiting for a payout. Will they allow that? Yeah, I think you got to trade at least once a week. Or double check that. It might be once a month. Some prop firms, guys, when you're funded, you have to trade like once a month. Some of them are once a week. So I would just say do your research on that. All right, couple minutes left, guys, on this 1-hour chart. That's gonna put us officially into power hour, and hopefully we'll get some better price action, get out of this range that we've been kind of stuck in since 10 o'clock this morning, right? Took 3 trades, 3 winning trades. So I'm content with that, but we'll see if we can get some better price action coming up in the next hour. Sam Macy Designs. My wife said Jerome is invited to Thanksgiving. Not sure how to feel about it. Let's go. That's hilarious. Bro, when did you start streaming? Shaking my head, I didn't get notified. Yeah, I stream every day at 1:30. 1:30 Monday through Friday. All right, here's some momentum to the downside, guys. I love how Jerome is a legend now. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Who is Jerome? Yeah, Jerome's my alter ego, guys. He's actually my distant cousin. You know, there's always like a family member that you don't really claim, guys. He says he's like your family member, but you're not like quite sure. So all right, about 25 seconds left going into the close of the 1-hour candle. It's gonna close, it seems so far, right, bearish. However, there's a decent sized wick at the bottom of the candle, so that's a little weird. About a 30-point wick. We are below all the EMAs, so is this gonna kind of open up at 3 o'clock and do a little push up to maybe like 600 level and then flush and take out 500? We'll see. Futures focused trading, 2K today, so waiting for the next big move. Let's go. Wait until you meet Jerome's mom. Oh man. Waiting on Jerome t-shirt. Yeah, guys, we got merchandise that's dropping. Probably it's probably a safe bet to say that there's probably going to be some Jerome merch coming down the line as well. So stay tuned. I mean, the 30-minute candle just choked. Yeah. But like, all right, so, well, look at the close of that 30-minute candle, guys. That's a doji candle. That's the problem. That's an indecision candle. So it could drop through the floor, but you would almost want a better looking candle, right? Like, meaning that you want a more bearish candle, not an indecision candle. So we'll see. $2,200 people watching, guys. 2,226 people watching. Do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. Just trying to make a little money. All right, so if I'm a bear, guys, I don't want to see a short term back above 602. And I know that's a wide stop, so I would probably go down to the 15-minute and place it above like 600 level. So that's still wide. So, but that's what I'm seeing right now, right? I don't want to see us back above 600 if we're going to flush through the floor. Gonna wait, be a little patient. This is the first candle of the 1 hour chart, so plenty of time left. Charting Queen, why did I short on that pullback? I gotta actually pull up the... I'm getting close, guys, to the consistency rule. I think I might have like $200 per account left or something, right? Because I don't think I can go over 3,000. So I do have to watch that on these two accounts. One's at 27.45. So I gotta watch that. But I'm looking for preferably at least one more trade, right? I already took 3 trades. We'll see. All right, here's the drop. Martin, D-Money, I know you only trade NAS, but could you give your view on gold? What's my pros on? Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look in a second at gold. Let me see how this candle closes out. The 5-minute candle closes. What's the pros and cons of Take Profit Trader? Take Profit Trader is good, guys. I mean, pretty much daily payouts. I mean, you can't pass in one day. A lot of people don't like that because they probably want a YOLO, but nothing wrong with that, right? Mr. 45 Special D, what's up, man? Hey, what's up? How are you? Yeah, guys, I know it's power hour, so took 3 trades already, guys. 2 buys, 1 short, and trying to see if I can catch the next setup. Green on these 2 accounts. Maybe you're tuning into the stream now, so because I know it's like power hour time, so I have to be like cautious of that. Like I know there's more people kind of tuning in now. So green on these 2 accounts. Had a rough morning this morning on a couple other Lucid accounts. In full transparency, I talked about that earlier. So I don't want to be the streamer, guys, that kind of paints a picture that I don't take losses. Because that's not true, right? So I'm not perfect. So, but I just wanted to kind of share that. Maybe you're having a rough day, or maybe you had a rough AM session, and you know, so I just wanted to kind of share that, right? So you're not alone. But these 2 accounts, I think let me check something real quick. All right, so next 5-minute candle just kind of shot down 10 points. I didn't get a retest back up. I wanted more of a kind of like a retest back up, guys, and of course it dropped 10 points without me, right? So let's see what happens. Spy Hunter, more like a rough week compared to last week. You had a rough week. Is the hourly forming a bottom wick to push higher? Yeah, see, that's the thing, guys. I mean, it looks, the hourly chart looks bearish right now. I mean, clearly, right? So there's some selling pressure kind of stepping in. It's here. So shout out to Charting Queen. Sounds like she was short on that retest back up. I just wanted the 1 hour candle to close out, and then sometimes you get a flush, guys, right? But the good thing is, if we get a flush, some kind of retest is probably coming, right? Or maybe not. Hopefully, yeah. We'll see. But see how you see what I'm saying, chat? Like, you get a push down and all of a sudden it yokes back up 10, 15 points in the same candle. This current 5-minute candle, right? Now it's, so if your entry's not great and you try to kind of join in FOMO, it's easy to get chopped. $2,300 people watching, guys. Let's go. It's my retest. Is your main entry technique retest on a 5-minute? I mean, I typically will take it off the 5-minute, but I'm leveraging the higher time frame. And I mean, what I mean by that, chat, look at the 30-minute chart. You got a small wick at the top. 1 hour chart, you got a small wick at the top, right? Like, there's no, like, what I would have loved to seen was basically a push up on this 1 hour chart, maybe come up here and re-challenge a little bit and then fall off, right? But you got pretty much a sell down right at the open of the 1 hour candle. So I got to be patient now. That's it. Can I come to Thanksgiving with you and Uncle Jerome? Let's go. $2,300 people watching, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do me a solid, guys. Here every day, 1:30 to 4 p.m. We had 1,500 likes, guys, on the stream yesterday. I think for the D-Money show, I think that was a record, to be honest. So I want to see if we can hit 1,500 likes again. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Crypto surf, a lot easier to be patient if you're green on a day. Yeah, I agree. And remember, guys, I'm already up. I'm up right at $6,000, right, on these two accounts. So I'm not gonna like FOMO into something just to right, like just to take a trade. Like, that's not gonna happen. I've already taken 3 trades so far during this session, right? All winning trades. So I'm not gonna just force it. So. Julu Rotron. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Not yet, no. Took a loss on those accounts this morning in full transparency. So, like I said earlier, guys, not there yet. Still got to work on them. So it would almost feel wrong, guys, if I lied to you and said something, right? Like, I'm always gonna keep it real, guys. I see 1,300 likes. Let's go. Charting Queen, when am I gonna invite people to the show? I mean, we'll see. That's definitely gonna happen. Probably, to be honest, probably start kind of looking at that for next year, because we're so close to the end of the year, to be honest. So I would say that's probably on the books for top of the year. Been winning since I start watching you, bro. You're the best. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words. So if I'm short here, guys, my stop would have to be above 570. Previous 5-minute candle's high. But that long wick, like at the bottom, I don't like that wick. And maybe that's manipulation, whatever you want to call it, and there's more downside coming, right? That can, but why is there a 15-point yoke back up? So kind of like every dip is being bought right back up to a certain extent, right? So got to be kind of careful in this area. Scalping safe trading method for, is scalping a safe trading method for a beginning trader? I mean, you got to decide how you want to trade. You don't have to scalp. I mean, now you're pretty much, if you're trading intraday, which is like during the day, right? If you're trading during the day, you got to decide, I guess, how much profit, like you're trying to, not how much profit you're trying to take, but how big is your, basically your ranges. So like if you're looking for 20, 30 points, as an example, like 50 point, it just depends on the setup. You got to decide how you want to trade. I can't tell you. You got to kind of figure that out yourself. But I would say that, I mean, I think it would be hard to do anything other than scalp on a prop for futures, right? Just the way that it's set up. You can't hold overnight, so you can't be a swing trader anyway, right? On a prop firm. So you're probably gonna scalp. All right, so 15-minute chart. This is the 15-minute chart, chat. So can this close bearish with some conviction, right? Meaning that no long wick at the bottom, no funny business. We want to see like follow through, close below this low that's kind of been sitting here, this 25,552. Gonna kind of wait and see. Is CPI reports tomorrow? I don't think so, guys. It's not on my calendar, so I think they took it off. And she trying to go down. Do you trade at all in the mornings, D-Money? Yeah, I trade in the mornings when I can. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to trade tomorrow morning. I got my daughter today, guys. Right, I got my daughter today and tomorrow, so I don't, it depends on, right? So I don't know, maybe. D, I see a 15-minute bear flag. Yeah, I like how this 15-minute candle is like trying to close, to be honest. Maybe go down and challenge these lows that we've been kind of waiting for all session, but it's like, this is the first like kind of like convincing candle that I like on the 15-minute chart. Right? Finally don't have a long wick at the top and the bottom. So about 20 seconds left. DFYI, yeah, that's why I zoom in, guys. I know, I go back and watch the stream, so I know that you can see the wicks right now because I go back and I watch the stream. So just trying to get better, right? All right, so here is the open of the new candle. And I will want like some kind of push up, right? Because it's like, where's my stop gonna be? And they're gonna drop it right away. That's trading. All right, so five-minute chart. Yeah, I know. Yeah, PW gives me a hard time about the white charts, guys. I know. Yeah, I just need like when you want to retest, a lot of times they don't give it to you, right? To the upside before dropping. That's just how it is. I want more of like a retest so I can have a measured stop versus like getting in right now and then it pushes all the way back up to 586. But there's the flush. They're trying to drop it. All right, my stop would have to be 565, guys. And see? So you can't even do that because now it's right back up. There's that yoke. 10 points back up. 565. All right, I'm gonna take a short, guys. I'm gonna put my stop above 565. So this is a controlled trade because if it gets back above 565, I'm gonna close it, guys. Literally. I want to see if we can take out 545. If we can't, then that's fine. I'll be out of the trade, right? And it's not looking good. Let's go. Kind of tried to play into the momentum and nope, right back up. So I'm going to close that, right? So that's 3 trades. Or sorry, 4 trades. 1 losing trade, 3 winning trades, right? Tried to short it. One of the bigger retests, I didn't get it, and it's probably going to retest now. This is the 15-minute chart, so if we can kind of get back up here, I might try it one more time and put my stop above 584. See, this is Chop City, guys, because look at what's happening, right? So if you're short down there, yeah, you got yoked. 21 points back up, right back up. So this is where, all right, so now it's kind of getting in my territory where I would love to short it. And my stop would probably be back above the EMA. So I'm gonna let it kind of build out a little bit and we'll see what happens. Because right now that's only 10 points, right? 10 points, 13 points. Gonna do only 1 contract. We can get back up here to the EMA. All right, I'm gonna try a short, guys. My stop is gonna be, I'm in at 574. So we'll see how this plays out. $592 would be like my get out area because I don't want to see it back above like 592. So like an 18-point stop, only 1 contract. Still gonna be green on the day, guys, right? Just trying to play into the momentum that there's more downside coming. Take 545 would probably be the target for taking profit if we can get down there. It's gonna push. Yeah, it could, but guys, I'm not worried either way, right? If it pushes, let it push, guys. I'm still green on the day. I'm still gonna be green. Right? I'll still be up $2,300 per account, guys. So I'm just trying to ride the momentum that I see on the chart. Will it always work? Absolutely not. So it was bearish. I tried to take the short. That's it. And I do see the wick, but I need us to reject this basically, right, and come back down. If it pushes up, actually 585 is probably going to be my stop. 585. I don't want to see it back above this current 5-minute candles like high. I want to see it drop back down and reject, right? Trap longs, thinking it was going to be a push up. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right, you still got time on this 5-minute candle, but I want it, you know, I don't, like I said, if it comes back above 582, I'm going to be out, guys. So it's only a 12-point stop, one contract, not worried, right? Let it ride. See if we can get back down here. If we can't, that's fine. Just try to play into the momentum. That's why I lowered my size, because all right, so it's back above, so this is gonna be a close for me, right? Kind of waiting. Let's see if we drop back down, back below the EMA, because we're hanging out right at the 14, guys, right at this 580 level. So I need us back down. So if it can't, then it'll be closed out for like 10 points, right? I'm not gonna sweat it. It should have went, right? Like, because it's like 15-minute chart. It was able to put in a higher high, but it already rejected the 14 EMA once, so kind of stalling out a little bit, consolidating, so maybe they're going to go higher, in my opinion, right? It does look like that. Don't like the bullish looking candle on the 30-minute chart. That's not great. They could want to push it up here to 620. So just watching it. Need us below this EMA. And we can't, right, as of right now. So 25,581. That's what I need us below. If we can't do it, then no mas. And like, you could tell the price action is nasty, guys, when it takes this long, right? Even for it to pick a direction, like, it's like, come on, man. What time do I stream, bro? Yeah, 1:30 p.m. to 4 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Guys, we got 2,300 people watching, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button. And I'm probably going to have to, just pick a direction, right? Like, I mean, if it's gonna flush, it's gonna flush. If it's gonna pop, go ahead and pop it. Pump it down, DMONEY. Yeah. We need it, you know, I would prefer it happen now, right? Why is it taking so long? So that's not a good sign, guys. Because you wanted a momentum, right? You don't want it to stall out, so that's not good. Which happens. I mean, that's trading. But I sized appropriately, right? I only took one contract. So I'm not gonna sweat it. Let's see, this next candle is gonna open. Yeah, it's not looking great. Yep, so, all right. Couple seconds. It just seesaw. Come on, man. You gotta love NQ, man. So, all right, bullish pin bar, guys, that previous 5-minute candle. So I'm gonna close that. Took too long. Taking too long, guys. All right, so three winning trades, 2 losing trades. These accounts are sitting at, that's trading, right? I mean, in a nasty like price action like day. So still green, guys. Like I said, right? I'm not gonna sweat it at all. Lowered the contract size because of the price action. So I'm happy I did that. And up 5,000 on the day. So yeah, I'm sitting on my hand. Yeah, it's so, I mean, what I will say, yeah, this is kind of nasty, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's the momentum, right? 15-minute chart. Something's coming. Something's gonna kind of break us out of this range. Because as soon as we drop, like, now we are right at the EMA. We are right at the EMA, right? On the 15-minute chart. We're kind of like right at it. 25,591 is the EMA. But that's pretty much where, you know, I would expect to see a reaction back down if we're gonna hold. We already rejected this area multiple times. That's why I felt good about the short. But it didn't happen, right? I was up a little bit on a position, but it yoked right back the opposite direction. That happens. Now we're kind of rejecting it. This is the 5-minute chart. So this is, yeah, this is it's a little difficult. Still in the range. Oh man. End of day profit taken? Yeah, it might be. D, I'm starving for a payout. I need it. Yeah, man. Trust me, I feel your pain, brother. You gotta basically try to not even think about a payout when you're trading though, because that can impact you mentally too as well. You can't think about the payouts, to be honest. You gotta try to take A+ setups. Because the minute you start thinking about, oh, I'm like, there was somebody in the chat that was saying that they were like, I think like $7 or something away from getting a payout. I've done that plenty of times, guys. Couple $100 away, $1,000 away, right? And you're like, man, I just need one trade. And what happens? You focus so much on that, you blow the account. I've done it, guys. Anybody that tells you they haven't done that, maybe they haven't traded long enough, or they're lying to you. All right, so there's that break above 600. Clear 2, I'm taking a payout this afternoon, $1,900. Hey, congrats, I'm happy for you, honestly. Congrats to you. Will the market skyrocket if the government shutdown ends today? Maybe. I mean, is that what they're talking about? Let me go to. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, So yeah, I see CNBC. White House says October jobs and inflation data may never be released because of the shutdown. So it sounds like that's not happening tomorrow. So maybe that's why the market's kind of like stuck now, right? Like, oh, we were trying to build up for CPI or whatever, right? And now it's not happening. So it's like, where are we gonna go? So this is definitely like a scalp day. That's what because I think about it, right? It's already 3:30, guys. Took multiple trades, couple losing trades, 3 winning trades. Right, so I guess I took 5 trades. If you guys notice, I lowered my position down to 1 contract because I wasn't gonna, with this chop, like, Still up up 5,000 on the day. So on these two accounts, we'll take it. So got to close above the 14 and the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So, and remember, if you guys remember, those first couple trades I took, they were buys because we were holding the 14 and 50 EMA. And it looks better now on like currently, right? And it's 3 o'clock time so far. Gotta learn to call it a day sometimes, because when you don't, tilt kicks in. Yeah, you're right. Anybody, like I said, guys, I mean, as a streamer, and I was transparent about that, like not hiding that, didn't have a great morning this morning, right? So on 2 accounts, it happens. So I would rather be transparent about it versus painting a facade or something like, oh, D-Money never loses, right? Like that's not true, guys. House is voting today or tonight, maybe a big move overnight. Yeah, that's a good point. So maybe that's what the market. So if that's the case, guys, if the market, if they're actually voting tonight, then that's probably what this consolidation is, right? And I would probably say that there'll probably be a pretty big move to the upside. I mean, I think that's probably safe to say if that happens. So pushing VWAP, nice. We flying, yeah. Yeah, we're finally, so now we're kind of getting out of that range, right? To the upside. We are trying to break out of that 10 o'clock. So the top of that 10 o'clock area that we kind of been stuck in is like 657. So, all right, so let's go to the 5-minute chart. Momentum candle, right, to the upside. This is a range bound day. Yeah, so far, you're right. Back to the ORB low. Yep, I see that. Yeah, that's, so guys, that black line on the chart, that's actually the opening range, 15-minute opening range low, right? 25,637. We just put in a high above it. Kind of pull back a little bit, but that could be temporary. D, who could have known it pushed so hard upwards? I mean, in theory, right? If it's not gonna drop, it's gonna, you know what I mean? So, and granted, guys, in the scheme of things, I kind of talked about that. Remember, my first 2 trades were buys. They were longs because I saw we were down 300 points plus on the session, right? That drop that we had since 9:30 was over 300 points. So a retest back up to the upside wouldn't be shocking at all. It's just a matter of timing it right. So let's see how this next 5-minute candle kind of plays out. Like I said, 660 area is the high, guys. So of that range. So still got some room. Got a pretty much a bullish EMA cross on the 5-minute chart, which hasn't happened at all, right? So definitely buyers are here, guys, for sure. Nate Novak, no pressure, D, LOL. Yeah, I know. Pushing straight up. So if this current 5-minute candle kind of closes above that 25,637 level, that's the first 5-minute candle that has closed above that range since 10:05, guys, in the morning. That's how much of a range day we've been in, right? Like a little stuck consolidation range. We haven't had a close above that range on a 5-minute candle since 10:05. Do you look at the fibs ever? I mean, sometimes I'll draw them out, but rarely. Selling back, you know, got a little retest coming back down a little bit. Right off the opening range low reaction. Do you think it would drop at 350? I'm not sure. You gotta try to play the price action, right? I mean, the momentum right now is bullish. Short term, right? I mean, you're above the 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart. The 50 EMA is sitting at 651. So you're above the 14 and 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So technically, if they're gonna push it higher, the next spot is 651. And then it's actually 670 on the 30-minute chart. So is this a retest to push higher? Just be careful, take profit at the range. Yeah, and that's what people are doing. People are taking profit right now, guys, at the top of the range and actually selling off, right? People are shorting it back down because they know that we're getting close to the top of the range. So, all right, 592 needs to hold if I'm a short-term bull. That's like the 14 EMA. Dump at 350. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. The very important question. Please take this. What happens when we are very close to payout or passing? We blow the account. Can you please take this question? Yeah, unfortunately, if you blow the account and you didn't get the payout, that account's done. I mean, that's the hard part about it, right? You got to start over. Maybe they have a reset. I would check to see if they allow a reset. Some prop firms allow you to reset the account. So 591 needs to hold, guys, on the 5-minute chart. That's the 14 EMA. You got about 25 seconds left. So far, the previous candle's low has been held, right? I'm going to swallow my big L today and move on. I'll see you tomorrow, D. Skeletor, yeah. Nothing wrong with that, man. It happens, brother. Like I said, I took some losses this morning, so you're not the only one. Maybe somebody, you know, if you can find a trader that doesn't take them. Short now to the daily low. I don't see that. I mean, I would want to see us back below the 14, 595. I think this was a retest to push higher, to be honest. And that's what's happening right now. I mean, I can only go by what I'm seeing. Look at the 15-minute candle. So previous candle closed above the 14 with momentum, but I don't like this wick. So for me to get short, I need us back below 594. That's all I'm saying. Like, for me to get short, I want us back below the 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart. And until then, I'm temporarily bullish. 2,200 people watching, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. Do you avoid high volatility? Feels like that's when I blow up. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with avoiding high volatility. So there's nothing wrong with waiting. I mean, if you know, maybe you need to wait. Nothing wrong with waiting for the first 15-minute candle to close if you're trading like the market open as an example. No bottom wick on this 5-minute chart. Our EMAs will be hard to break through. Let's check out the hourly chart. So, well, you got to remember, right? So, all right, we're above both EMAs on a 5-minute chart. So if we're gonna push higher, we need to get above 651 on the 15-minute chart, which is the 50 EMA. If that happens, then I go to the 30-minute, and then 667 needs to be broken. The 1 hour is 652, so nah, it's not hard to get up there. It wouldn't be hard, in my opinion. I mean, you're only 30 points away if they're gonna do it. Any more trades, DMONEY? No, I haven't taken anything yet, right? I took 5 trades, guys. 3 winning trades, 2 losing trades. So that's where I'm kind of sitting right now, right? Just want to see if we can get back above, I guess, the ORB's low. These accounts are a little bit over 5,000, right, for the day on these 2 accounts. So I'm not gonna force anything. Bro, can you take a trade more than 10 ticks? 10 points on NASDAQ is actually more than 10 ticks. So I'm not sure what stream you're kind of tuned into. So I took multiple trades. The 3 winning trades were all at least more than likely 10 points. So to be honest, not ticks, points. Points are actually 10 points is way more than 10 ticks. So, but hey, at the end of the day, you got to trade your way, right? If you want to see somebody take all home run trades, then I mean, I'm not gonna change how I trade, guys. Exactly. R Fox, 10 points is 40 ticks. Exactly. So I'm not sure what. Yeah, today's choppy, guys. Look at the chop. So listen, I would love to take more than 10 to 15 points, but look, we're stuck in a range since 10 o'clock this morning. So I mean, I would love to. But if I'm up over $5,000 for today, that works for me. I don't know about the next person, but I'm pretty good at math, right? So that's you only need $2,000. If you make $2,000 a week, you're making over $100,000 a year. So keep that in mind. Yeah, cycling grandpa. Yeah, I get out with market orders. Yeah, I get out at market. I don't more than likely, right? Because if I see it, you know, you just do quick math. You know, you're up 10 points, 15 points, whatever. I'll just close it out. Especially in a chop fest. All right, so like how we're kind of having right now, right? So, all right, guys. No bottom wick on the candle. Is that gonna get flushed through back down, or are we gonna hold this level and push up? This is a 5-minute chart. You got a bullish EMA cross sitting here so far. To be fair, it's basically the holidays. We shouldn't be expecting these big moves in the market right now. Yeah, I mean, the government shutdown is probably impacting that a little bit. You got the CPI news now that's not coming out, right? So who knows? D-Money, everybody's an expert. Yeah, I know. But I mean, it comes with the territory, right? Like, I'm not upset or anything. It's just that it's like, guys, you'll learn that maybe you're new to trading. Like, you can't focus on what I made the mistake of being too focused on what other people were making or doing on social media when it comes to trading, instead of focusing on my own accounts. So if I was up $2,000 on a day and somebody made 40,000, I was wondering why, you know, is there something wrong with me, right? When in reality, you got to go at your own pace. You're not in competition with anybody else, guys. Your accounts are your accounts, right? Like, at the end of the day. Mark's Auto Parts. Yeah, I got plenty of payouts. Correct. Biggest payouts, $85,000. So, and we gotta put everything in perspective. Like, when the market's kind of ranging, and I think I kind of talked about that earlier, right? Like, to me, that's a scalp day. It is. Some people, if you can pull 50 points, 60 points out of it, hey, you're a better trader than me. Nothing wrong with that, right? Don't get squeezed, shorty. I've been getting abused by this price action. Yeah, it's not the easiest price action, right? Trust me, you're not the only one. You're just brave enough to admit it. That's the difference. So there's a lot of people that's getting abused by it. Kind of talked about that earlier. We're having a hard time, guys. Look at the 15-minute chart. It needs to hold the low and push higher, right? Go up and challenge 638 if they're gonna push it. But if it's back below 598, that's not great if I'm short-term bullish. $30-minute chart doesn't look all too hot right now. It's looking like rejection so far, but obviously we still got time left. But that top wick on the 30-minute chart doesn't look too hot. So definitely ranging, right? Stuck in a range again. D-Money, what do you think about slow is fast trading is a marathon, not a sprint? Yeah, no, it's true. It's true, guys. And like I said, you're only in competition with yourself. Don't worry about anybody else. Took a quick buy, guys. Caught that bottom wick, and it was too quick to even show you guys but I'm gonna close that because that moved quick. Basically caught the bottom wick of the candle, and it actually moved so quick I couldn't even switch over to the chart. So, but it's still going. So even if you got in, you're still making some money. So let's go. So I just saw the wick, how the wick was forming. They couldn't push it down, guys. So I basically just tried to join the party for long. Right off the EMA, I saw the push up. Try to target 651, and I actually closed it a little early, but it moved quick. Gay Pyro, I know, man. It's crazy. It's like, that one move, guys, that's like the best, that's the quickest move all day that I've seen in this session. That was the quickest move, guys. Right? But it's the good thing is, like I said, I mean, all right, so we're at the 650 level. So if I go to the 30-minute chart now, 668 is in play, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if we get up to 668. That's the 50 EMA on the 30-minute chart. Made up for those losses, D, exactly. Yep. So yeah, guys, so I'm like I said, so yeah, these are those two accounts. So let's go. And I'll take that, guys, right at $6,000 for a nasty session, right? I'll take it. Was in profit earlier and obviously coming into the session, so I just basically add it to those accounts. So I'm happy. I'm happy with that. So that's 4 winning trades, 2 losing trades, guys. Let's go. So do me a favor, hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button, guys. We got 2,065 people watching. At one point we had 2,300 people watching. So I know yesterday we hit 1,500 likes, so I'm trying to see if we can keep that streak going, because that's a record on the D-Money Show for sure. So I appreciate the support. Tim Hoffey, what's up, man? Another great day at the D-Money Show. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. Sea Fish, I managed not to blow accounts today. Chalk it up as a win. Yeah. Hey, and you know what? It's like funny, right? Like people like we'll laugh about it and joke about it, but you're absolutely right. Today's price action, I mean, after that monster drop, guys, we've pretty much been consolidating, stuck in a range since 10 o'clock in the morning. That's just basically what it is. And we still we still haven't popped the top of the range yet. So that's why I'm saying I feel like 667 up there will probably get taken, right? Because we've been ranging so long, wouldn't be surprised. How many likes we got, Ginger? Ginger, how many likes we got? All right, yeah, we hit 1,500 likes, guys. So I appreciate, yeah, 2,000 people. Yeah, we got 2,057 people watching, guys. We hit 1,500 likes for 2 days in a row. I really appreciate that, guys. I don't take it for granted, right? So I'm very humbled by it. I feel like, to be honest, if you think about, like, I said this before, like PW is well established. He's been doing this for years. Right, I watched him for 2 years before, you know, obviously being on the streams, right? So I don't take it for granted, guys. Happy to be here, happy to try to add value to the BDH and help the BDH grow, right? So D-Money, you probably get this a lot. You got great and cool chill vibes. Appreciate you explaining your trades and other useful info. Hey, I appreciate that, Blake. But we still need you in the morning. Let's go. Well, guys, I enjoyed, Monday. So I think Monday that we had an all-day stream, I think that was epic, guys. Right? I mean, the views speak for themselves on that. Over 40,000 views, so I think PW tweeted that out. What package do I recommend on Lucid? That depends on your preference. Like, do you want more drawdown? Because it comes down to the point where it's basically like drawdown, right? If I'm a new trader, maybe I want more drawdown because I'm just learning how to trade. So if I buy a small account, is that a good idea? Like, you know, I got less room for error, so to speak. Bigger accounts can give you more room to learn. Also, too, if maybe you're trying to kind of experiment with size, right? As far as like, oh, maybe 1 contract or 3 contracts, 2 contracts, whatever that is. You probably want bigger accounts. Napster 3, you're humble, buddy. Hey, life will humble you, right? I mean, it's one of those things where you have to realize, like, guys, there's a lot of streamers out there. PW took a chance on me by giving me an opportunity. He didn't have to do that. Right? So I recognize that and I don't take it for granted. Can you explain what happened with the trade that moved quickly? What was your conviction? Yeah, so 15-minute chart basically had bouts and it's rejecting now. So that's what I'm saying, guys, why I take profit, right? Look at where, so first, before I kind of cover that, look at where price is rejecting from. Right off the 50 EMA on the 15-minute chart. Right, that's where you're getting that reaction. Right off it tapped the 50 and it's kind of coming back down. But what I saw when this candle was green is it basically kind of had a bullish reaction off the 14 EMA and it had a bottom wick. So it had a bottom wick and it was a green candle. So I basically joined the party. I saw that we had a bullish EMA cross on a 5-minute chart. I kind of talked about that. So pretty much got in, wrote the momentum back up. But this is trappy trap time, right? Because if you didn't close that long out and maybe you got greedy, look at what's happening right now. You're down 50 points from the high of the previous 5-minute candle. Charting Queen, D-Money, I just went short at the top, entry again, 650. Let's go. Nice. What is the gray box? That's the so what I start doing is, like, when price is kind of consolidating or is stuck in a range, I draw it out because it's easier for the chat to see and kind of like understand like what I'm saying. We've been stuck in this range since 10 o'clock. We have not broken out of this range. We've been stuck in this price range. The high of the range is 25,660. We've been stuck here. The low of it is 25,489. We've been stuck in this range since 10 a.m. guys. Spade 38, charting Queen, you single. You trying to shoot a shot. Yeah. That's thanks to that long, I am break even for the day. Thanks, D-Money. Let's go. Up hundreds for the day and 2 evals. I'm out. See you tomorrow. D-Money, peace, bro. Hey, have a good afternoon. That's D-Money burner account. But yeah, guys, I think good session, right? I mean, even 4 winning trades, 2 losing trades. The losing trades, guys, were 10 points or less on 1 contract. Not gonna sweat it, right? I mean, in this chop fest, I'll take it, guys. And now we're reacting right back up. Drop a W in the chat, guys. If you made money today, drop a W in the chat. Let's go. I know we hit 1,500 likes. I appreciate the support. So that's 2 days back to back with 1,500 likes on the stream. So just trying to make a little money. Green on a tough day. Love you, D-Money. Hey, I appreciate the support, man. Nothing wrong with that. I was red until I joined you. Let's go. Sleepy Mocha today was choppy for me. Yeah, but tomorrow's another day, right? Hopefully tomorrow will be better price action. I didn't do so well, Sleepy Mocha, this morning, right? On those other 2 accounts. I was transparent about that. So, and guys, if you think about it, I didn't have to say that, right? I could have just I could have just came on and showed you these 2 accounts that were up, right? Like, oh yeah, everything's great. But nah, guys, I mean, I don't get nothing out of lying to you guys. Trying to paint a picture. Like, you're gonna take losses as well. Part of the game. S Jarber up 1,500 in 3 of my take profit accounts. Let's go. Bad Pipo, we love you, D-Money. Hey, I appreciate the support. 5,600 on a 100K challenge. Nice. That boy good. That boy good. Turn $1,000 red into 400 green. Hey, those are the best days, right? When you can recover the account. I would probably say don't take any more trades, right? I've done that, guys. Like, I've brought the account back to life, so to speak, right? Like, maybe you had a bad day and like you had a really good setup and you're able to get it positive, and then you're like, one more trade, and then we all know how that typically works out, right? When you're like, one more trade. Grand Slam, your wick philosophy has changed my trading. Nice. Cardi 121, all I need is 2 winning days to get a payout. Didn't trade today. Hey, you're close, right? Johan, is my profit ratio 1 to 1? I mean, it just depends on, I mean, I need to get better. I need to get better at holding some of these trades, especially not on a day like today. I don't feel bad about closing anything today, guys, because like I said, we've been stuck in a range since 10 a.m. But on those days, like I think Monday when I was with PW in the morning, guys, I called out some trades that would have been probably 100-point plus trades. Didn't hold it. Right? So on the days where price is ranging, I need to work on holding it. But typically on a scalp day right now, yeah, 10 to 15 points per trade. A lot of people don't like that. They're upset because of, you know, they're like 10 to 15 points, but if you're taking multiple trades, they add up, right? Mr. 45, how do you feel about your stops and them being hard stops, or do you move them? I try not to move my stops because that never works for me. I'm not great at that. Every time I move a stop, guys, I end up losing more. I'm just being honest. I would rather close it out. You guys kind of saw that today. I closed out trades. Okay, hey, 10-point trade, 200 bucks down, whatever, right? And then I was able to make it back on the next trade. So I would rather do that versus moving a stop, and I'm just going to lose more, and that's going to frustrate me more. Right? That's going to frustrate me even more. So I would rather kind of keep it where it is. That's just me. Everybody's different. Do you find it easier to switch between time frames than to keep open multiple charts? Yeah, I mean, I could have them open. I mean, maybe it's weird. Maybe I'm that trader that is kind of weird, right? Like, yeah, I kind of like switching between the time frames, but I'm used to it. I guess I'll say that. Patrick, yeah, it all depends as far as trailing the stop. Basically what I'll do, like if it's but if I'm only picking up 10 points, right? Like it's hard to trail on a 10-point winning trade because it's like, okay, where are you gonna, right? Here's the pop, guys. Wouldn't be surprised if we kind of bust out of this area to the upside. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Open up a new 1-hour candle. Do you have a video on your strat and rules? Yeah, if you go to the short tab, we got some content there that kind of breaks it down a little bit. Probably be more content coming down the line, so just stay tuned. I would say continue to tune into the stream, and you'll kind of pick up pretty quick on how I trade. No, Lucid does not have a minimum day to pass the eval. It's 1 day. You can pass in 1 day. Let's go. Charting Queen, DMONEY, see you tomorrow. Yeah, have a good one. All right, guys. So yeah, pretty good. I feel good about the session, to be honest. Right? 4 winning trades, 2 losing trades, up almost $6,000 on these 2 accounts. So I feel like that's a pretty good day. So I'm content with that on these 2 accounts. Like I said earlier, didn't have a great day on the other accounts, right? But hey, that's trading. So it feels better to end the day with some W's, right? I'll say that. Tomorrow's another day. I appreciate you guys for tuning into the stream as always, guys. 1,500 likes, 2 days back to back. Let's go. So tomorrow we'll see what we can get. No CPI, so that's going to be interesting to say the least. But hey, as a momentum trader, as a price action trader, I'm going to take what I can get. Just try to make a little money. Tim Hoffey, D-Money, did you blow your other accounts these AM? Nah, they're not blown, but I took L's. I took L's on a couple of those accounts, Tim. In full transparency, right? So it happens, right? So I'm not perfect, guys. It definitely happens. Unemployment rate will be released soon. Yeah, I mean, unemployment rate doesn't, I mean, unless it's a crazy number, that typically doesn't do much for NASDAQ, to be honest. Not unemployment. I mean, NFP probably, right, will move it more, but not unemployment. Unemployment typically comes out, remember, every Thursday. What, you know, when it's on a normal schedule. Can I short now? I mean, that's up to you. I don't see a short right now. I see a bullish EMA cross on a 5-minute chart. I would need us back below 604 to short. Does Lucid have intraday trailing drawdown? No, it's end of day drawdown. End of day drawdown. Yeah, I'm not. You can short if you want right now. MYTV. That's what I was just saying. Yeah, I'm not. I don't see a short right now. But if you want to get short, I mean, that's up to you, right? All right, guys. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna go pick up my daughter, guys, from daycare. So spend some time with her. Appreciate you guys for rocking out with D-Money. Right, I'll be back tomorrow at 1:30. PW will be in the AM tomorrow at 9 a.m. Right, so we'll try to do it again, see if we can make some more monies. We gone.